By 1990, Elton has a new boyfriend, Hugh Williams. Like Elton, Hugh also has issues with addiction.
Hey. I'm going into rehab. I need help. Jesus. We both do.
Elton refuses to accept that he too needs help. So, Hugh leaves alone to begin rehab at a secret location.
At the very end was a bottle of scotch and an ounce of coke a day. I mean, ridiculous, because that's who he was. Whatever he did to the max.
Around this time, something else happens which focuses Elton's mind. In 1984, American teenager Ryan White had contracted the AIDS virus through a blood transfusion. After facing prejudice from some parts of the community, Elton publicly supports the family. But in April 1990, Ryan dies. At the funeral, Elton sings his 1969 song, Skyline Pigeon. It's a star-studded event.
It's about being trapped, being caught up, and just wanting to be free. Wanting to be flying away, freedom.
Elton is grieving for Ryan, but also for himself.
When you do see Elton singing that, there he was, a cocaine addict, an alcoholic, and he was suddenly realising that he was trapped. He was trapped in this horrible situation where he couldn't release himself from these drugs.
I think that was a pivotal point for him, where he said, I've got to stop this.
That was rock bottom.
He says himself that he looks like a 75-year-old man who was struggling. And to be honest, he did.
It's no good having everything to yourself and having nobody to share it with.
When you're frightened, you do drop things, don't you?
Reg? You here?
You can't leave! I'm carrying your child!
There's nothing wrong with going to bed with somebody of your own sex.
Elton's boyfriend, Hugh Williams, has left to begin rehab. Hoping to save the relationship, Elton traces him to the small town of Prescott, Arizona. Counselors agree to let them meet. It's the 8th most important day of Elton's life. As part of therapy, the couple is asked to write a list of each other's bad habits.
Okay? You're untidy. You don't put the CD back in the case when you're done with it. And you leave lights on.
Go ahead.
You're a drug addict? You're an alcoholic? You're a food addict? And you're bulimic? You're a sex addict? You need help.
You're right.
It's okay.
I actually think that what Hugh said to him was probably a lifesaver, in my opinion. Because Elton suddenly realised that, yeah, I am. And I think Elton said himself that he needed to admit to himself that he needed help.
In July 1990, Elton goes into rehab at Chicago's Parkside Lutheran Hospital. At first, Elton suffers painful withdrawal symptoms.
You deprive your body of cocaine after having used as frequently as I did. The craving is enormous.
When he decided to go into rehab, he didn't go into the Betty Ford or to some high-end place. He went into a hardcore rehab, and he did a miracle move.
I went through bouts of insane anxiety and irritability. Couldn't sleep.
He went to an extreme way. He said, I'm doing this, I'm stopping this, boom.
Elton's desperate to quit the cocaine and the booze. But only time will tell if he means it.